Hello all, welcome back to another video. Welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel, guys, I thought I would take part in this thread that's been going around about your own film festival. And this challenge was started by Pedro at Pedro's Movie Cavern. And it's been a great thread you've been got going for you there, mate. Really cool threads there that you've started here in the film community. And I obviously will leave a link to Pedro Movie Cavern's channel in the description box down below. I was tagged by Roy at Blue Roy Movies. I will leave a link to Roy's channel in the description box down below as well. Both fantastic channels who I've just mentioned there. And yeah, Roy kindly tagged me to do a video about my own film festival. And again, I had to think long and hard about what I would pick as my film festival, because I could easily just shift around films, movies, and on another day it could be 6 different films and then 6 different films on another day. But I would pick, I thought I'd go with my gut feeling and go with these 6 films as part of a film festival, which I think would be called Samtastic. Would I call it Samtastic Magic Film Festival? I think I'd go something along like that, those lines. Samtastic Magic Film Festival. I think I'll go with that's got a good ring to it. I'll probably go with something like that. But yeah, I thought I would pick 6 films. So like, you know, the crowd is invited, of course. Friends and family are invited to this film festival. It being like an outdoor like venue where we'd set up like the cinema screen like outside in the it'll be like an outdoor theatre. And there would be like, I think it would probably be like the spring, summer. So it could be like, there could be a hot dog stand, a popcorn stand, and there would be like a bar as well. And obviously there'll be like draft with beers as well. I need to kind of build a bit more of a picture with what the festival itself would look like in terms of like refreshments and that. But there would be refreshments as well, obviously. So something along those lines. And we go all out with a 6 film marathon as part of like this festival. So Roy, thank you so much for tagging me to do this. And I will tag 2 people at the end of the video to take on like this challenge. And it's absolutely optional, by the way, guys. Like obviously to the people that I will be tagging, it is absolutely optional. I just thought like I'd tag 2 people and stuff. So without further ado, gonna go straight off the bat. And what I would kickstart this 6 film marathon part of the film festival would be a double feature of Jaws and Jaws 2. Now, I think this double feature happened in like the late 70s. Like it was, I can't remember if it was like when Jaws 2 came out and then there was like a cinema double bill of Jaws 1 and 2. But I think this would just be a cracking all-round double feature. You know, Jaws, the seminal shark film, you know, one of a kind. You know, it was like no other movie at the time, really. There was no other film. There was like shark movies that came out before this, but not done in the same ilk or fashion as what Steven Spielberg did with this seminal piece of cinema right here. And it is an all-time classic, you know, one of the greatest films ever for a reason. It really is. It's just incredible. One of the greatest films of all time. And I think Jaws 2 is a really solid sequel, a fantastic sequel follow-up. And yeah, I think as well, this would just be a great like double feature and stuff. You know, Chief Brody in there and the other great like key characters in this. And yeah, just the look of the shark, the tension, the music, and it's just fantastic. The final showdown in the original is so much fun, and Jaws 2 is a great sequel to follow it up. So that would be my first choice, a double feature of Jaws 1 and 2. Need to check out the 4K scans on those. I've heard the 4K scans on them films are beautiful, definitely. And to follow it up, I would go with my personal favourite comedy film, and I think it's just a great film to sing along to. Obviously, absolutely optional there. And I think, again, this film is so quirky, it's off the wall, and again, it was kind of like a comedy film like no other at the time, that kind of like, it's about like the medieval period and like the whole Camelot like concepts in there as well. And I think this film just does it to perfection, and just to throw a few like Easter eggs in there as well, it does its own thing. And yeah, it's like also the whole thing with the rabbits as well, the Black Knight, just a great bundle of fun-loving characters. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, my favourite comedy film of all time. I just absolutely adore this film. You know, like everything about it, just the whole thing with the guy that comes up with like the 3 questions, like, what's your favourite colour? And yeah, I just love all of that stuff. And again, the whole thing with the coconut sequences, and the thing with the cardboard rabbit that's in order to like enter this castle for King Arthur and his crew, and their banter with the guy what was it what is it that the guards that is from France, that's on top of the castle, and their banter, their interaction is just off the scale. Absolutely love this film, guys. And just some of the original songs in there as well. The opening title sequences, which is just one in a million. So yeah, that would be my second pick. Monty Python, the Holy Grail. Fantastic film. One of my favourite films ever. My favourite comedy film ever as well. So I would definitely go with that in a heartbeat. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And I tried to pick a different film for per genre as well, and I went for my second favourite film of all time. I think the film that really defies what makes an incredible prison drama, and there's still been great prison dramas along the way, like The Great Escape, Papillon, and other great prison dramas like that. You've got the Porridge TV series as well, but this was just done in such a brilliant fashion. It really got the words going at the time when I think it was like at home with like VHS and stuff, and this was like one of the most popular films at that time to rent on VHS. I heard stories about that as well. Absolutely criminal that this film did not win anything at the Oscars, guys, because it absolutely deserved it. From the performances, the acting, the incredible narration in this film as well. And it's just, again, an amazing piece of cinema. The score from Thomas Newman is just absolutely sublime. The Shawshank Redemption. Who doesn't love Shawshank? It is just one of the greatest films ever for a reason, really. And I think, again, I had to maybe include a nitty-gritty crime prison drama in there, and this film does it to perfection. I forgot to mention Midnight Express is another incredible prison drama as well, by the way. And absolutely superb with the the performances, the acting, the chemistry from Andy and Red in this, played brilliantly by Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman. The whole side story with is it Brooks in there as well, just so emotional. And you know, like when Brooks is, you know, like going into a new direction in life, and it's really got, that is the sequence that really has the most emotional impact in that film, for me, definitely. And yeah, just wonderful. And this director would make another 10 out of 10 masterpiece 5 years after this with The Green Mile. And yeah, I just think this would be absolutely superb to watch, to really admire what an incredible year 1994 was, but what also makes an incredible prison drama. And you can't go wrong with Shawshank. It is just sublime. I love everything about it, guys. You know, the same year as films like Forrest Gump and Pulp Fiction, The Lion King, and this just says it all, really, with what an incredible year, and possibly one of the greatest years in film as well, with 94. Oh yeah, Shawshank Redemption, that would come next. And the second to last one, I would go with a music-related film. And I wanted to do something a bit different, like try a music-related film to choose for, like, this film festival. And with an iconic artist like this, and a very experimental sort of documentary that is well crafted, it is brilliantly directed, and the visions, the scale, the aspects about it, the back history with Bowie's life. Well, there's the artist now. Bowie, Moonage Daydream. And yeah, I think Bowie being one of the most beloved artists of all time in music and pop culture, I just think this would be a great pick for my favourite artist of all time, but also just to showcase what makes a great music documentary, and, you know, a great, like, insight into Bowie's life and his music as well. That's really well put to screen on here. And yeah, I just think visually it's gorgeous to look at. And, you know, like snippets of like music videos, and done in such a really great thought-provoking way with this. And yeah, it is absolutely stunning. Brett Morgan delivered a great visual treat with this, with, you know, like his vision of Bowie's music and his life and stuff that's really well presented on here. So that would be my penultimate pick, which would be Moonage Daydream. Fantastic documentary, you know, with a great artist. For me, the greatest artist of all time, David Bowie, and this is Moonage Daydream. And to sign off the film festival, the 6-film marathon, I wanted to go with a film that I haven't talked a great deal about on the channel, and I'm really hoping, guys, in 2026 we're going to get a lovely, luxurious 60th anniversary edition of this film. I'm sure Carlos will agree with me on this one, because I think it's Carlos's favourite film of all time. And just a film that does the genre of westerns just to an absolute T, absolute perfection, just incredible stuff. My favourite western of all time, yeah, I'm going to go with that. The good, bad and the ugly. Just everything about this film is just incredible. You know, the in-depth and all these three main characters, Blondie in there, and then you've got what what are some of the other characters? Yeah, you've got Tuco, and Bright Eyes is in there as well. You know, like Lee Van Cleef is absolutely superb in it. You've got one of the greatest final showdowns ever put to screen with you know, that shootout sequence right at the, you know, the very end. And yeah, the whole graveyard sequence is just legendary. The music in this film is what some of the greatest music you will ever get in your life. It is just that sublime. And yeah, just the shootout sequences are just superb in this film. And the story is incredible. The whole scene with like the military team, military squad, and the scene with the bridges as well, the scenes on like that desert as well, just incredible cinematography in this movie. Yeah, my favourite Western of all time, and one of those films for me, guys, where the 3 hours just fly by. It, you know, it's that engaging and stuff, and yeah, Clint Eastwood is superb as Blondie in this film, the man with no name as well. And yeah, I think it would be brilliant to show like how a Western is done in such a wonderful, perfect fashion like this. And yeah, looked brilliant on the big screen, by the way, guys. I've seen this twice at Tyneside Cinema now, and it looked stunning both times. So that would be to sign off my film festival with The Good, Bad and the Ugly, my favourite Western of all time. And those were my 6 choices for my film festival, which would be Samtastic Magic Film Festival, or Sammy G's Samtastic Magic Film Festival. So I've got to, I will just say again, thanks Roy for tagging me to do this. I really do appreciate it. I've had a really good time looking at what my film festival of choice would be, and I would tag 2 people to do this, and absolutely optional. By the way, guys, it's absolutely optional if you want to do this or not. But the 2 people I think that would do a brilliant job at this, I would go with Lisa at Lisa Loves. And I'm also going to go with Jamie Powell. I think Jamie would do a brilliant job at this as well. So I'll go with Lisa Loves and Jamie Powell as well. I'll go with them too, because I think they would be brilliant at doing like a tag response video to this. So yeah, absolutely optional, guys. If you want to take part in this, you're more than welcome to. And it's like your own film festival with your 6 films of choice. And yeah, the challenge was set up by Pedro at Pedro's Movie Cavern, and he's done a brilliant job with this. A brilliant job with this thread that's been making the rounds of late in the film community, with such brilliant responses as well. And yeah, great stuff. So guys, do let me know, like, if you would set up your own film festival. Like, you can let me know in the comments what you would pick as your 6 films of choice. And yeah, it's like to anyone who doesn't have a YouTube channel, you can let me know in the comments what would be your film festival with your 6 films of choice, and what are your thoughts on these 6 films that I've shown here today on the channel. I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye.